Hello everybody, Nikki here. Welcome back. Thank you. I've had a few new subscribers. I'm in the heady 70 numbers now, which is fantastic. I'm continuing with the Collage Weekly Assignments by Margarete Miller. I missed last week. I am doing it, so I should be sending out 2 this week. I missed last week because everything got in the way, and you may or may not know, but I work away from home during the week, so I don't really get the opportunity to do any filming or even much crafting. Actually, I take bits, but anyway. So this week we're doing week 4, and the prompts for this week are something related to a religious or secular holiday, ledger paper, a game or puzzle piece, something you find in a garage, a pair of something, and bonus, a zigzag pattern. Okay, so I've just realised I haven't got a pair of something, but I'll find something. I thought I had myself sorted. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we've got my little book. I'll show you you've seen this. This was last week. So I added in the mermaid for those that didn't see the update at the end, because that's what that means, the little mermaid. So we're on to a new page. Oops, that's my phone. Apologies for that. Let's turn this down. Actually, turn the sound off. That's good. Okay, so for my items, I've had a look around, and something relating, in fact, that's really busy, isn't it? Keep that there. Something relating to a religious or secular holiday is an Advent wreath. You find these in the run up to Christmas, one for each week, and then you've got the final one, which is lit on Christmas Day, which is the white one. There is a lot of symbolism around these colours, and I won't go into that now, and you can look them up, but they're always so beautiful. So I haven't decided, I got this off the internet, I haven't decided which size I'm going to use yet, and I've actually put this onto sticker paper so I can actually just stick it into the book. So that's for the religious or secular holiday. The ledger paper, again, it's something that I downloaded. I've actually got, I've been attempting to do some journals, so I've been printing things off, so that's some ledger paper. A game or puzzle piece. Now I've got a couple of ideas with this. I've got Scrabble pieces, which I'll show you on here because you probably can't see it, which I thought I would use the number 4. These aren't actual Scrabble pieces from a Scrabble set. These are from a box of Scrabble pieces that you can buy. I've had them years, and years ago it was a very popular thing to put wooden pieces and spell things out, alphabets out onto cards and things like that. So as this is week 4, I thought that's what I would do. But also, amongst all my searching, I came across, I've got a few 12 by 12 books that actually, or pads, that actually haven't been used because it's one of those, I really like it, I don't want to use it, but you know, I think I've used a couple of these, but mostly I haven't. But in here are dominoes. So let's get to the dominoes page. I didn't want to rip it out yet. I was being precious. So there's the dominoes. Now, of course, I could use a pair because I could use 2 3s or a pair. 2 5s are a pair, so but I thought I might, it's a very thick card, I thought I might actually put this in the background. So that was one thought. Still have to wait until I get to that stage. The next prompt was something you find in a garage. So I subscribed to which magazine, which this month had a car guide, or I think it was last month. So basically I will probably just cut out one of these cars. These are quite good sizes down here, only because all the articles are relating to, there's pictures of cars down here, but it's mostly wordage. So yeah, so that's what I thought I'd do. I've just used perhaps a picture on the front page. There's lots of information in here really. And I'm not fussy about which one. Quite like that mini, and that would go with the blues in this, so that might be nice. And also I think the colours in that, so I might cut that mini out. Okay, a pair of something, which I said maybe those dominoes, but I'll probably find something. I don't want to, because of the book I've used. I used that, which I absolutely love this one, but of course it's a bit of a pain because it's not closing. So what I'm going to do, I don't want anything that's going to be too 3D. I think it's going to be quite 3D with these, so we'll see. I'll have to see. And then bonus is a zigzag pattern. Again, I dug through my stencils. This was a free one many years ago. So I probably might do a bit of stenciling, but also back into my old 12x12s. I've noticed this one here at the back, which is, I don't know if you can see that, this one here at the back here, which is this. I have used some of these, as you can see. I've used them for various things. So I could just, that's a really good zigzag. So actually what I could do is I probably will. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to use that. And I could still stencil over with the zigzag. So anyway, let's get on with getting on with it. Okay, so I've had a thought. And I've looked through some of my stash. As you know, I'm a card maker as well. I've got this Made to Surprise, which I think is probably a couple of years old now, I would have thought. And it was, you bought the die set, and then Sam Calcott, who does this, creates pads as well, so that when you're creating your die set, when you're creating your card, you've got papers that she feels that would go with it nicely. So things like this sort of thing. So what I thought I'd do, I did think of a pair of shoes, but what I thought I would do, let's move this up, I seem to be out of the way. And in fact, perhaps I should just, no, I'll leave it as zoomed in as I am, just remember to put up there. In fact, what I'm going to do, if I can get there, is there's some sunglasses on that page. But I've actually got a cutout, so I thought I would use this cutout here for sunglasses. Or there's also another one there. So that's what I'll do. I'll use those. I'll see how they fit in when I'm doing it. So to get started. I noticed that I'm a little bit wonky now as well. This camera setup is not perfect because I don't. I'm actually using a oh, let's zoom out a little bit just so that you can see, and then straighten it up. Apologies. Okay, and then that's better. Okay, so let's get started. That is definitely going to be a pain, but never mind. We love and learn, or we live and learn, don't we? Probably. Is that going to stay down? Might be an idea to put a little clip on there to make it stay. Let's get a little one of these. Oops. And of course, I've dropped that. So, okay. Let's just do that. Just to hold that in place. So, I think I'll get that out, but I'll also do, and it's a very similar chevron, so that's really good. I'm really pleased with that. So for the background, because I do like to do a background, I'm going to move everything out the way and perhaps rip a piece of this, or I might cut it actually, and do a bit. So I'm going to put a piece of this on one page and stenciling on the other. So it's probably better if I put it on that side and a bit of stenciling on that side, I think. Or I could do it both sides. No, I do want some paper. So let me just, I think this is 5.5 inches square, and I'll use my decal edge trimmer because I like using that. Okay, so I had a bit of a blip there after I've restarted it. So what I'm going to do to start off with doing this book, because of the embellishment that I put a couple of weeks back, this is a bit oof. So I'm going to put a bit of this paper on there, and then I'm going to use my my free stencil on pieces over there. So just to bring the changes a little bit. Obviously it's too difficult to do it there. So I thought I'd give them a bit of an edge rather than, I think this is lovely. I don't really want to, oh well, of course that's not going to fit there. So I'm going to have to cut it with a pair of scissors to start off with, or with my other trimmer. Let's just get my other trimmer out and cut a piece about, how wide do I want it? Probably about 4 inches, 3.5 inches, 4 inches. That's it, do that. That's that sorted. And then I can cut it down a little bit using the decal edge. So, what do I want to do? I want to do it probably, I could do it 4 inches square. That's going to be slightly less though, isn't it? Because I'm just going to go around the edge, right? So if I go all the way around the edge, actually a little bit more, and because obviously it's, oh, that's it. It kind of helps, I think, if you put the so that's a little bit straight on that bit. Is that because it's there? Let's move it down a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that can go on there. Okay, so that's there. Then we can get on with doing this stencil. I've got quite a lot of stencils because I make them as well. The only thing is with the free ones, they're not particularly thick, you know, thick, so I don't know how this is going to work. But I need a piece of paper. Use a bit of my old scrappy paper because I obviously don't want it to go over the edge. So I think what I might do is, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Shall I? I know what I'm going to do. I know what would be a bit better is to, I think I'm going to take a bit of this stick off because it's masking tape. Oh, sorry. Hopefully you can see that okay. Goodness me. I think it'd be easy if I do it like that. One here first. Other one. I'm going to do pink. So I've got my pink. I've got some other ones of these, but I recently bought these just for the oxides, and this is a very delicate stencil. I don't think this is going to be great, but for filling in, these are great. It might be if I use a, let's get a smaller one out. Okay, so I've got a proper one out. Done with my ink. That's bananas. Oh, there it is. Let's do this. That's very juicy. That oxide. Just to try and hold it down so that it's not going to be perfect, but that'll do. There you go. Let's put that away. Okay. And put that there, and let's take this off. Well, it's better than I thought. Okay, well that's not great, but never mind, I can cover that over with something. Okie doke. Right, let's stick that somewhere. Stick it there. Okay, so there's that side. It's a shame because that's not that sort of, that masking tape is proper professional, you know, for decorating. This one could no. I'm gonna do it the same. So I've got my trusty. Let's move everything out of the way. I've got my trusty glue. Let's do this. Oh, and the piece of paper to go underneath it because I don't want it on my mat. I don't mind if I'm using the glass Tim Holtz mat underneath, but I don't want this Sizzix one ruined. I've done it so many times. I've got so many with paints and all sorts on, so it's worth just using a bit of scrap paper. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Fantastic. Next, so we've got the zigzag. We've got the next thing we can do, I think, is cut this out and decide where I want to put it. So I don't know if I want to put it, I need to make sure that stays there. Right, okay, so what I can do is something related to a religious or secular holiday. Again, I can cut this on my decollage. I think I'll try the bigger one. Oh, let's do that like that. Oh, let's leave the white bit. I don't want the white bit. That's it. I'll use the bigger one. There you go. It's very noisy, this is. I don't know why. So that could go... That's not cut very straight either. Goodness me. That's better. Okay. That could go down there. I think we only need one of those actually. We've got the ledger paper, which I will probably just rip. Where can I put that? Should I? Oh, that might be quite nice underneath it actually. Right, let's get a ruler. Let's move that up out of the way. And if I want to do it that way, I've got to do it that way. I have to remember to do these things correctly. Doesn't really matter, does it? That's it. So it's not so straight then, is it? What shall I do? It's still too big. So oh. That's it. Right, how big is that? I like it because I think it's got the colours in it, and that's why I kind of chose that. So, let me do that. And let me see how that sits on there. I quite like that actually. That's quite good. Do you know, earlier on I thought I'd start filming because it was brilliant sunshine out, and now it's really overcast. Okay, so that's cool. That's good. Like that. What's the other thing? Right, there's something you can find in a garage. So I've got to cut this out. So perhaps something to go along with these other colours. Let's have a look. That's quite big, isn't it? What else have we got? Let's now. I had forgotten about having too much dimension in this book. I'm not sure what to do now. I'm not sure whether I should just cut out those dominoes, because I think we're going to end up having, it's going to be, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I think if I ever do another one of these again, I will definitely use a ring bound, and I could actually take this off of there, and I do have the disc things, and so that I could create my own journal. Let me get this. Oh, where is it? There it is. Let's break open this, because actually, what's the point in keeping things forever? So, perhaps I could just cut them out. Perhaps that's just an idea, just cut them out. This. So we're going to have the car there. We're going to have this either there like that. Then we can have the dominoes scattered like so. I think perhaps we can actually do it as a... Okay, so I think we'll just layer a few up there. I could have cut some more out and then perhaps made a whole game, but to be honest, I don't really want to. So, okay, that'll do. Should be an odd number, really. Let's stick another one on top there like that. When I glue it down, that will be going on there, that's on there, and then a pair of something. So I said I would use my card. Stick that there. Okay. It's going to be, I think, this pink here, I think, because it will go with that there. Let me just look again. Oh, that goes as well. Let's pull them out. Pair of glasses, or which one shall I go for? Actually, I think I prefer these. So, stick that there. Okie dokes. So now just to stick it all down. Something to stick your luggage paper, game piece, something from the garage, pair of something, a zigzag pattern. Okay, I'm going to stick it down and then I'll come back to you. And that's it. I've completed week 4. I hope you liked my take on it. I know there's lots of very, very different views on this. So just to reiterate, something related to the religious or secular holiday, that is an Advent wreath used in the church at Christmas, a piece of ledger paper, a game or puzzle piece. So I've put several pieces there, which is dominoes, something you find in the garage, which is a car, a pair of something, sunglasses, and a bonus zigzag pattern. And I've used not only paper, but I've also used a stencil. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave any comments. Please like if you like it, and subscribe if you'd like to. My aim is to try and do some other things other than these, but at the moment because of my work situation, I don't really get the time. So, but I am aiming to even perhaps take my filming stuff to my hotel room. It all depends. Anyway, until week 5, which I will be videoing today, and it will go out this week. Then I'll catch up again then with week 6. Anyway, have a lovely day. Speak to you soon. Bye.